what is up, Crockxen clan members, poker fans, and others who stump on this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today I'm going to review episode 78 of Pokemon X and Y, the English dubbed. And today, it was kind of a weird episode, and it just reiterates the fact of why I hate Team Rocket. It really does. Like, I understand that the episode was supposed to be centered around Pikachu and Meowth, but just Team Rocket in general just needs to go away. It really does. Like, if they just have Jesse focus on the showcases and stuff like that, I'm not gonna mind as much. I still won't like the fact that they exist anymore. But, at the end of the day, they'll be okay. James just needs to focus on some other shit, and Meowth is just Meowth. Like, honestly, Team Rocket needs to just go away for a little bit, and maybe not come back at all, ever, but, you know, since it's at the anime, they need Team Rocket for some fucking reason, because having gym leaders is not enough of an antagonist for the series. Like, why can't they just do, like, whatever the villain team of the region, like, the games? Honestly, I think that at this point, like, that's what they should just do. Just have them focus on the enemy team from the games, and fuck Team Rocket. Because Team Rocket has a problem of just wanting too much. Like, they get greedy. And when they get greedy, they always fuck up. So what the fuck is the point of getting greedy anymore? Like, they were in a Pokeball factory, and they were doing their business, and they were doing well. Right? They were doing their thing, which is fine. That's great. But then, the fact that Ash and the gang just happened to stumble by, they drop everything. Everything just to get the Pokemon. Why? Like really, why? You're in a Pokeball factory where you can get all different kinds of Pokeball. Like, every type of Pokeball you can imagine. Just because Ash and the gang just happen to stop by, you have to drop everything you're doing to go get them. Exactly. Makes no sense. Because you could just easily just grab all the Pokeballs and leave before the people that constantly stop you arrive. And then you can catch whatever the fuck you want. That's literally it. The only interesting thing about this entire episode was the Meowth and Pikachu stuff, with Meowth trying to capture, or not capture, but return Pikachu to his Pokeball. Which, by the way, wasn't his Pokeball, because Pikachu's Pokeball had a lightning ball on it, and that one didn't. It was just a regular Pokeball. So I'm just saying that wasn't Pikachu's regular Pokeball. And I don't know if I'm too happy about that, but anyways. Well, you know, the interactions between the two was, you know, at least decent. Meowth almost got caught by an electric ball, which was, you know, whatever. The factory itself is just a death trap. So that was, I guess, entertaining for a little bit. But I just couldn't stop and think about the fact that Team Rocket is just... And the worst part about the whole thing is, they didn't even ever have to show them their true selves, because apparently, like, Ash and the gang can't tell when Team Rocket is Team Rocket. Like, they actually fool them, like they always do, into getting into a room that just happened to close. And instead of, you know, I don't know, walking away, right, they had to sit there and brag, which caused Pikachu to get away, and then everything else in the episode happens. Like, I'm serious. I don't understand the appeal of Team Rocket anymore. I do not know. I mean, I know there are... I actually do know some people that like Team Rocket. I don't understand. I don't see their appeal anymore. When I was a kid, yeah, sure. I'll admit, I hated them because you're supposed to hate them. And they were annoying, and I just wanted... Like, I wanted Ash to just destroy them into oblivion. But if you're my age, and even some kids nowadays, they just do not care about Team Rocket. So what's the point of having them anymore? Most of the time, they're just there to annoy the fuck out of you, and you just want them gone. Like, you don't dislike them as an antagonist anymore. You literally just hate the fact that they exist anymore. And honestly, it really, like, to me, it has dragged down X and Y, which so far hasn't been that bad. Is the fact that Team Rocket exists, and it's them when they were back in their Gen 1 ways. Like, if they were still, like, early black and white stuff, I would not have a problem with them. Because in black and white, they were actually pretty good. They were decent villain characters. Granted, they still lost at the end of the day, but they were smart, complex, making convoluted plans that made a lot of sense, and we didn't see them for a long number of episodes because they were scheming in the background. Like, I like that. Like, if we had that, I wouldn't have any problem with Team Rocket. Granted, I still don't want them to exist anymore, but I would rather have them like that than what we have now. And we're not going to get that back because they were too serious. Because they went back to stupid Team Rocket at the end of Black and White Saga. So, clearly, they thought that they did something wrong when they decided to make Team Rocket like a serious threat. I don't know. I honestly couldn't enjoy this episode as much as I wanted to. Like, I saw the Pikachu Meowth stuff, and I was just like, well, this is going to be interesting. And while it was, that was it. Like, everything else that happened in this episode was just atrocious. Even the standoff between Pikachu and Meowth at the end of the episode just was not a great payoff. Because Team Rocket, there was no reason for Team Rocket to still be there. Like, that was the thing I was focusing on when the standoff happened. Is, if Team Rocket has just done their shit and gotten their shit together, they wouldn't even be here for the standoff to happen. And I don't know, that's just me though. Granted, I know that a lot of people out there did enjoy this episode just because of the Pikachu stuff. Because Pikachu was a badass. I'll give you that. Pikachu, I mean, everything besides Team Rocket was good. Like, it was like, Grant, I will say though, I am pissed at the fact that Clement's invention didn't work. Because I don't understand why we're still reverting back to this gag when we're past this point where Clement's invention should just work all the time. But I mean, what? It's been a while since we've seen one of those instances blow up, so I'll give them a little bit of a pass. But yeah, so this was a very lackluster episode, and it really hurts me when I have to say that stuff because I love Pokemon. But episodes like this will come up, and if you enjoyed the episode, let me know in the comments why. If you're one of those few people that I know that like Team Rocket, explain your reasoning in the comments. And if you say that just they're funny, I'm not going to accept that answer because, well, I mean, no. I'll accept your answer, but you have to explain why you think they're funny. Because I don't think they're funny anymore. I think they're just flat out annoying. Like, give me a solid reason as to why you like Team Rocket. Because I want to understand the appeal of them nowadays. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next week is the Serena Showcase. Oh, that's 2 episodes in a row I know I'm not going to like. I don't even care how she wins. I just don't like the fact that she wins. So, even if she does a great, fantastic job, I'm still going to question it. That's going to be bad. 2 back-to-back bad episodes. Oh, gosh. And on the week after that, we have 2 episodes, actually. We have the Rotom episode and the... what the fuck is it? The Rotom episode... I think the Breaksin? I don't remember. There's 2 episodes in the following Saturday. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah. So that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm SoresanCrockxen. And I'll see you guys in future videos.